Hey guys, Rissa here. Thank you so much for joining me back here on my channel. Before I go any further, if you can do me two favors, if you can hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you can always get notified whenever I put up new content. I partnered up with a company called Matcha.me. And as part of my platform, I'm making it my duty to bridge the gap between you guys and information that I know will help bring quality to your life. And matcha powder is a powder that I already use and I've been using it for a while and I love the benefits of it. So I wanted to partner up with them, try their product out and give you guys my firsthand review. Also give you some tips and tricks on what I do in my workout. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned. Okay guys, I just finished like 35 minutes of cardio. I did 20 minutes at 15 incline, and then I did another 15 minutes speed walking, and I threw in like 5 minutes of running. So that's my warm-up. I went longer than usual today because I don't know, I think I drank a lot of like pre-workout. I don't know, we'll see. So now we're gonna go and do some weights and calisthenics. I wanna work on lats and shoulders today, and definitely the butte. So let's go play around and see. Like this gym has the rope as like a calisthenic exercise. It works shoulders, it works abs, it works arms, it works everything, and I get tired really, really fast, so I can get a really intense workout with not doing as much. So let's do some rope exercises. I'll probably do 30-second intervals, and I'll probably do 4 sets of 30 seconds, so let's see how it goes. I got stamina, and oh yeah, running through the waves of love. I got stamina, and oh yeah, running in the test, and oh, I got stamina. Don't give up, give up, don't give up, no, no, no. Don't give up, give up, don't give up, no, no, no. Hey, I am the truth. Hey, I am the wisdom of the fallen. I'm the youth. Hey, I am the greatest. Hey, this is the proof. Okay, so this is one of my favorite machines. It's gonna help work out shoulders, specifically deltoids and triceps. So I'm going to do probably 4 sets of 15 at like 10, 20 pound. I'm not sure how my body's feeling, so I'm gonna do this and let's get some sweat. So we did shoulders, we did cardio, we did some lats, we did some triceps. So now is my favorite part, butts and legs. I always like to make a protein shake. I know a lot of people, they just throw in their post-workout protein shake and then some water and then they just like chug it. I don't. I need to be fancy and bougie, and it needs to taste delicious and nutritious. So these are the ingredients that I use. For my protein powder, I use ViShape. I think the company is called Visalus or something like that. I will put the description in the product box below. This is my favorite protein shake, sweet cream flavor. It's the only one that doesn't taste like an actual protein powder. It's really sweet and it's really yummy, and it's a little on the pricier side, and I can only seem to get it through a rep or Amazon, but for me it's worth it. If you find a protein shake that you like, stick with it. I also throw in a couple scoops of matcha powder. It's basically green tea in powdered form, so you get all of the nutrients of green tea, and I love to throw this into my protein shake because the benefits of green tea by themselves is amazing. So I always like to use matcha powder, and this company Matcha.me They're a really, really good company that has really good quality matcha powder, and I really recommend these guys. I also like to throw in Chia Seeds. So a serving size of this stuff is 2 tablespoons, and 2 tablespoons provides 8 grams of dietary fiber and 4 grams of omega-3 fatty acid, which are all amazing for you, and I like to throw that in my shake as well. Why not make this shake as nutritious as possible? And for the good part, I just went to the dollar store and I got this for $1. I like to get frozen fruit because I like my protein shake to be kind of like a shake consistency, and I find that if I throw ice in there, it's not as like effective. So I just buy my fruit pre-frozen and they last longer. So if you don't get to using your fresh strawberries right away, you won't feel as bad because it's frozen. And then I just got a banana that I'll chop up half of it and put it in there. I also use fat-free milk for, to help make the shake not as thick. I typically use almond milk, but I was at the dollar store and I only wanted to spend $1 on my products, so I got fat-free milk. And this right here is my Hamilton Beach blender that I got on Amazon. It's been through a lot, actually. I'm putting in 2 healthy heaping scoops of the ViShape protein powder and sweet cream flavor. Been using this protein powder for years. I don't have a scoop, so I just kind of like measure. I just kind of, kind of eyeball it. Here is the matcha me powder. The serving size says 3 grams of matcha powder, but again, I just kind of eyeball it. So that should do it, not too bad. The milk. All right, so now I have my banana. Cut up a few pieces, dropping it in there. And finally, we have our frozen strawberries. I like to put a straw in this puppy and enjoy.
Oh, wrong glass.
It's a different post-workout drink. Yum. Seriously, guys. Adding matcha to your post-workout protein shake has so many health benefits. You thought green tea was good for you. Try breaking it down into a powder form. It's more concentrated and it gives you like 8 times the benefits that green tea would. I wanted to work with this company, because I already consume matcha. But I also really like this company because it really goes out of its way to let you know how they produce the matcha and that it is 100% organic. It is farmed and processed in Japan. Considered ceremonial grade matcha tea, which is very different from low quality in terms of taste and nutrients. And to be quite frank with you, I've tried a lot of matcha and it tasted great in my shake. I've had matcha powders where I could literally taste the matcha over you saw all of the ingredients I put in my shake, and with the amount of matcha that I put in there, can barely taste it, and it smells really, really good. I don't know if you guys like the smell of green tea, but I love the smell of tea, and it's very fresh. It's not pungent, it's fragrant. Again, I've had lots of matcha powders where it's like, bam, like, okay. I can definitely see the time and effort and care that they put into creating this product so that we get all of the benefits intended from matcha tea, because like I said before, it's an excellent product. It's a great pick-me-up if you need energy in the morning and you don't want to drink caffeine. So this is just one of many ways to prepare this powder. So a little bit more about the quality of this matcha. So ceremonial grade matcha apparently just uses the actual tea leaf, as to where low quality matcha uses the stem, the leaf, and like anything else that's inside of the plant. So we're consuming things that aren't necessarily beneficial, and by just using the leaf, we're getting a lot more of the benefits. Only the top 3 leaves are utilized in creating the powder. So that is some very, if you think about it, only the best of the leaves of the green tea make it into this powder. So we don't get stems, we don't get any extra shrubbery, I guess. I don't know how like tea leaves work. It is just pure grade tea leaf. Like there's nothing else in here, which explains why it smells so fragrant and not potent, because I can only imagine grinding up the leaves and any other extra stuff can create a different type of taste, which makes it more earthy. So this definitely explains why it's a lot smoother in my shake. So apparently there is a peak time to harvest all of these leaves, and it's called spring harvest. This particular harvest in the industry, the tea leaf industry, is known as the best time to harvest out of any other time in the year. So it's picked at the peak time. It's choosing the best leaves. It's not grinding up anything extra into this powder. Honestly, I had no idea that there was this much work into creating matcha, let alone the different quality grades of matcha. And comparing this to the other matcha powders that I've tried, I can absolutely smell and taste the difference. And I'm genuinely letting you guys know I had no idea. And I'm pleasantly surprised, actually. I just knew it was good for you, and I threw some powder in my protein shake and called it a day. But after working with this company and them sending me a sample and educating myself, I'm understanding like, wow, this is actually some really good high quality tea, and I can understand why it's a little bit more pricey than other matcha teas, because the time and care and effort it takes to package this stuff, develop this stuff, make sure it's 100% grade, and we're getting all of the quality benefits intended out of these leaves and ground up into this powder, that it's probably why it costs so much more. And I definitely think it's worth it. I think investment in quality grade products, knowing that you are getting the top tier version of that product, is absolutely worth it. Same thing with my protein powder. It's kind of expensive, but it's the best thing that works for me. And as much as I love to be frugal, sometimes you just have to unpinch those pennies and invest. This matcha powder is not mixed with any other matcha powder, any other low grade quality matcha powder. It is 100% pure from the moment it is picked, harvested, ground up, and packaged and sent off to you. So if you've tried matcha.me matcha powder and want to let me know your experiences, please put comments down below. I would love to hear your experiences. I would love to talk about it, how you drink it, if there's ingredients that you suggest to the viewers and subscribers. That would be really awesome. And if you want to find out more information between the difference of matcha.me matcha powder compared to other competitors, click the link down in my bio and they break it down completely for you. I just wanted to give you guys my firsthand experience. I love it. I love the taste. I love the smell. I love the whole process. I love the care that they put into creating this quality product. And price doesn't mean anything when it comes to health and when it comes to quality stuff. So check them out. Let me know your experiences. And yeah, this makes for a pretty good shake. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. Again, my name is Rissa. You can find Culture Fuzz on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Culture Fuzz. Twitter is Culture Fuzz Fuzz. You can also go to my website, www.culturefuzz.com, where you can find all of these videos and additional blogs compacted into one little website. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I will see you next time.